41 of Daxton Bennett, a 2-2 for second overall. And for Benjamin Garib, a 4-3 for third overall, a 7-4 for Aiden Scheibel's fourth overall. Bryce Shelley looking at a 6-6 for fifth overall. 8 down on our next race as the 250As sort themselves out in the impound area now. In our mini senior 13 to 15-year-old riders are off and rolling. Carson Wood going to be one to watch in this one. Wood taking a Moto1 win on that Monster Energy Team Green Kawasaki. Gregory Jordan out of Winder, Georgia. Fast House Pure Outlaw backed right, taking second. Third going to Kane Bolasina, the 314 out of St. Louis, Missouri on a Stallman Power Sports Mom and Dad Game Moto. Fast House and Sickwick's backed ride. Fourth place position there in that first moto. As we scan through these results quickly, that is Inaki Arbuzwaya. And fifth place position is Jonathan Getz out of Old Town, Florida. So that is your top five we'll be looking at here on this first lap possibly. And that was from moto number 1, but as we know, things often change. And as we check in with the leaders up front, that is a 4.7 on the machine of Heath Fisher, if that's the front. I'm not sure if that's the front or not. If it is, Fisher getting off to a blistering fast start. He finished 7th on the Husqvarna-backed motorcycle. He's actually a Husqvarna Australia racer. Australian rider may have not got the start he was looking for in Moto 1, and we might be about ready to see the birth of a new star in American motocross. Hailing out of Australia now, it's a 47 machine. Leads this one on lap number 1. Moto number 2 of mini senior 13 to 15-year-old class. He makes a hard right-hand turn, and whoa, second place goes down. So there's going to be a little shifting back there. Heath Fisher out of Australia, leading Carson Wood now, moving into the number 2 spot on the 26 out of Zephyr Hills, Florida, on board the Kawasaki. The gap nearly 3 seconds. Kane Bolasina in third, Gregory Jordan in fourth aboard the 234, Jonathan Getz in fifth, Dakota Baker in sixth, Benjamin Moya in seventh, Joseph Shipley in eighth, Nathaniel Orr's ninth, Lincoln Bartholomew rounding out the top 10 after that first lap of racing. And as we look down onto the podium, it appears as though Mikey Waynes may be about ready to go as we sort this one out. Watch to see what happens. Can Heath Fisher make that statement? Do we have a new star, as I said, in American motocross, hailing out of Australia? He went 7 in Moto 1. He's currently riding in position 1 down to Mikey Waynes.
Thanks, guys. Got our top 3 up here. Benjamin Garib making his way up onto the box. Come on up here, man. Benjamin Garib, a third place finish. Tell us about it.
I was third on the first lap, then I crashed, so had to came from the back, and just I feel good on the bike. Let's finish up strong for the last moto, and let's
have some fun. Love it, man. Who do you want to thank?
EBR Performance, Josh, my mom and dad, my trainer Jay Whipple, the Fly 100%, Yamaha Altus, just everyone else I forgot, and my grandma.
Go, love it, man. Good man right there. Make some noise for Benjamin Garib. All right, Dax Bennett, come on up, man. Second place finish. Making his way onto the box. Dax, talk to us, man. Second place finish out there. This was a tough one.
Yeah. Not to start at 1, it came out probably mid-pack 10s maybe, and just, I followed a little too much in the beginning, and then I finally got around those kids, and once I got the second, I started charging, but obviously it's too late, but I actually felt pretty good that moto, so I'm looking forward to the next one.
Heck yeah, man. Well, big congratulations to you. Who you want to thank, Dax?
The Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, the whole Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha crew, everyone that's made this possible, thank you.
There you go. Your second place finisher, Dax Bennett. All right, got to bring up our champ, the Danger Boy, Hayden Deegan. Hayden Deegan, come on up, man. Got to do it for the gram. I got you, brother. All right, Hayden Deegan, there's a bottle of champagne. Mr. Mike Burkeen to your right-hand side. Going to present you with the #1 plate, courtesy of the AMA. There it is, the official handshake All right, Hayden Deegan, man, talk to me. Megawatt Matt Watson, credit him for the comment. He said Hayden Deegan has had some bad starts. He worked through the pack. He's had some good starts. Run away with it. You've showed everybody the tools in the toolbox this weekend. No stone left unturned. How you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling really good. I think I proved that I could probably get through the pack, and I did it twice. So I was able to go from mid-pack to last to first twice, but I was able to show my speed, and I'm happy with it. And the track was good, that moto. It was actually pretty smooth. I thought it would be a little rougher, but it was pretty smooth and nice. So had fun out there, and just kept inching away slowly.
I'd say so, man. An incredible ride here today. Hayden, I know you don't do it alone. You got a lot of great people and sponsors behind you as well.
Yeah, the whole Monster Star Race Yamaha team, we put in a lot of work pretty much. We're training every single day, so it definitely, the work shows, and it's a non-stop grind with them. And yeah, I'd like to thank Monster Energy, my mom and dad. They do a lot for me. Mechanic Duff, and everyone at Star, thank you guys.
There you go. Hold it up. Make some noise. Your champ, 258, Danger Boy Hayden Deegan. Take it away, Rodney and Megawatt.
All righty, thanks a lot, Mikey Waynes. As we pick the action back up on this one, the Australian Heath Fisher still out front of 26, Carson Wood. Now, when you look at the overall, a 1-2 scores the win for Carson Wood, so he doesn't have to pass the 47 machine for the purpose of winning. The overall, Kane Bolasina is looking at a 3-4 for second overall. Gregory Jordan 2-5 for third overall. Heath Fisher 7-1 would give him fourth overall. And Jonathan Getz a 5-3 would yield a fifth place overall. So, you know, this first place finish would definitely do big things for the 47 machine, like we said in the overall. But Megawatt, as important as that, you know, I hadn't even really recognized him this week till we just saw what took place in this second gate drop of Moto 2. I have to wonder, had he just been getting buried in starts, not able to make those passes, and you know, maybe he did make the passes, we just didn't notice them, and here he is now getting that good out of the gate clean air and really taking command of the mini senior 213 to 15 class.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. We've talked about him all week, but like you said, he was buried a lot of times on the starts. He was in a 3-4-way battle many times, so that big breakout move wasn't there. You know what I mean? When you were picking up a spot here, a spot there,
yeah,
you were locked in those battles, and it was going back and forth. You get a spot, you give up a spot. You get a spot, you give up a spot. Right now, look, the spotlight's on him. He's like, hey, Megawatt, you said say my name. Make me say my name. There it is, man. Heath Fisher out front leading the way.
Well, he's made us say his name definitely here in this second moto. Great, like you said, I mean, solid performance, but just not so explosive this morning, I guess, is probably why it caught my attention so much more today than earlier in the week. But white flag is out on this one, and Carson Wood is putting that pressure on. Old habits die hard. Carson Wood putting that pressure on from back in the number 2 spot as we drop down into the Gator pit down Gator Falls. But even though he's trying to put the pressure on, he hasn't really shown a wheel yet. But let's see what happens here once we reach the top of the Gator's back. That hard left-hand turn back, if he gets there, we might start to see a setup for a pass on this final lap.
Yeah, here it comes right now. You know Wood's going to run it in there.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of strategy or anything else in one of these corners, just to leave it on a little longer on the straightaway. He closed the gap. He gave up a little bit there. We're on the last lap, but I'm telling you, he's going to make a charge, Rodney, as soon as we hit the back section of this track.
I don't know if it was the choppiness of the camera view, but our monitor here, but it almost looked like he slowed way down going into that turn. Wood did. Kind of surprising he wasn't nearly as aggressive through the inside of that turn as I thought he would, and that allowed Fisher to really gain a little bit of real estate coming off the Gator's back. Now maybe Wood's got something up his sleeve for this next section of racetrack.
Yeah, he straight caught some chatter, didn't realize was in there. That was a new line to him. Of course, you can't follow to make the pass, and there comes Wood. You see him going way outside, trying lines he might not have even used.
So heading down in front of the spectators now. Option lane to the outside goes the 47 of Fisher, to the inside of Wood, but not close enough to make any
And he's going to make a run at him. He needs to get up there.
He does.
He wants to get him by the top of the Gator pit, but right now, track position belongs to Fisher, bottom line.
As they drop down into the Gator pit, it's going to, unless there's a mistake here by the 4-7, and I don't see it happening. He gets a good drive out of the Gator pit. Wow.